Hello and welcome to another update video about Algorand. Lots of requests for Algo these days, probably because Algorand reacted to our support zone between 15.5 and 10.6 cents down there. I want to start on the daily time frame. As you might remember from previous updates, it is certainly not a clearly bullish chart. It definitely has to be approached with the mindset that Algorand has to prove itself first, okay? And I don't care if, I don't mind the labeling. So if I'm labeling this as an ABC, which is a corrective rally, and I'm tracking an uptrend, or if I'm labeling it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be an alternative. Yeah. So of course, it can always turn into something more bullish, but my labeling, indicates that I predominantly see it as a corrective rally. And if Algo wants to participate in a bull run, here, there is a threshold between the bearish case in which Algo is rallying in a wave 2 correction and the bullish one in which it can restart a new bullish structure. And that threshold is 133. I need to see a rally above that level minimally to suggest that something more bullish is going on, ideally in 5 waves, however. Ideally in 5 waves. So at the moment, I see the decline, however, as a 5-wave move, and the rally was a clear 3-wave move. Okay, that's the problem. We have a 3-wave rally, we have a 5-wave decline, a pretty clear 5-wave decline without any substantial rallies. And it is just absolute trash, this coin, at least the chart. Okay, I'm not talking about the project, all good. I'm talking about the coin chart, because the chart is very, very questionable. I mean, you can delete everything that happened here before. It's a very, you could say we have to consider obviously the context, which is definitely not bullish. All right, it made a new all-time low, and for whatever reason, okay, that doesn't matter so much. And basically, we have only this to deal with in an uptrend, and that's just not enough. That's just not enough. There's just no previous structure to build on. There are just no previous support levels, and any bullish count would just be hopium. I'm happy to track a short-term bullish corrective structure, and if something more bullish develops out of it eventually, perfect. There's still a lot of work required to even get into this resistance area. So we have to take it level by level with these charts. In this video, I also want to add a bullish alternative to the chart. I mean, but it would have to be, approached with caution. So the bullish count, see, the labels or the levels aren't different at all. So if I label this as an AB or a 1-2, it doesn't matter so much. It will change up here because after the C wave, really a low should be in. But if we get another 4-5 pattern, then it's more bullish. I will certainly, either way, I will give you a bullish support region afterwards. But first of all, let's see if it can anyway rally in wave C. Okay, and if you want to trade the wave C, I think the only reasonable approach would be to set a stop below the last swing low, or here below the January low. Okay, the C wave would need to be a 5-wave pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the way up. So there would be a 1-2 setup. Whatever's happening here is too small, but it's a 3-wave decline into our support level. It's even possible that this B-wave pullback isn't even complete. Okay, so I can only tell you we have a corrective pullback. It reacted to our support region. Anybody who used their support region for an entry, I mean, you can adjust your stop loss to break even to deal with that uncertainty, because it could easily be that we get this and just the B wave resets a bit lower. Way too early for that. I can really highlight to you where the risk is sitting and what the relevant support zones are. And as long as we're holding 10.6 cents, I'm watching for higher prices short term, and I'm emphasizing Algo's possibility and ability, potential I should say, to participate in a bull run. But it would impress me if Algo can reach new all-time highs in this bull run. Okay, that would impress me. Doesn't mean I'm keeping an open mind here. But let's first of all focus on the structure at hand, which demands a risk management approach, or an approach focused on risk management, which is why I'd rather show you the bearish count and emphasize the risk here, because it never rallied in an impulse. Okay, therefore we just need to be careful. But yeah, I mean, if this is the C wave, the very first target is sort of the 43 cent level. It's the 100% extension. Can always rally a little higher. Okay, that really depends eventually on how high does the wave 1 go here. And as soon as I see 5 waves up or a top in place, I'll let you know. If I'm not tracking this chart too often, too regularly. It's not the most popular one. Also, the chart structure isn't great, obviously, okay? But yeah, it is possible that we're now traveling towards 44 cents. There's going to be some resistance, probably around 32.4 along the way. And then there's structural resistance at 25.5 and 29.7 cents. I just want to emphasize it's possible. The C wave has started, and it's good to know some of the markers on the chart, some of the milestones that the C wave should reach. A C wave can always go a little higher, but normally the first relevant target is the 100% extension level. Going any higher than that would rather emphasize it could be the yellow count, but it needs 5-wave move, okay? It needs a 5-wave move. If it's just 3 waves, yeah, even this wave 2 could, of course, go higher. You see, it has space. Yeah, that's my update about Algo. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.